Hi, I'm Mayor Tim Balderman, and I'd like to welcome you to this edition of Community Business Spotlight. Joining me today are Brian and Gary from DeRe Tire and Auto. Guys, thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Absolutely my pleasure. Tell me, what is your business? What is DeRe Tire and Auto?
We are a full-service auto repair and maintenance facility. We are a Goodyear dealer, but we can get any kind of tire that anybody might like. But our main business is car maintenance, oil changes, brake repair, engine performance. We are a full-service repair facility.
Okay, and why don't you tell everybody where you're located in New Lenox? Very good. Now you say you're a full-service provider, and they talk about oil changes, brake changes. Tell me, what is there that they can't get coming into your shop? I mean, you pretty much do everything for them.
That's an excellent question, Mayor. I like to tell everybody we do everything except body and fender repair. Okay. That would be a body shop, of course, and we do not do any glass repair. But anything else that you might encounter, problem with your air conditioner, perhaps the car is not driving straight, so we do wheel alignments, or you have a vibration. Of course, we do all the fluid changes that the manufacturer recommends, not just oil changes, transmission, coolant, radiator, battery, all of those types of issues. We pride ourselves on excellent service, and we can do everything that the auto dealer can do, but we can do it quicker and for less money.
That's great.
And we also are state certified for the emission repairs. So
right.
If you have a check engine light on, or you can't get your license renewed because you have an emission situation, we could take care of that too.
That's correct.
That's good. Now, how long have you been in business? How long has DeRe been doing this?
Well, this is our 35th year. We just celebrated our 35th anniversary. My dad and brother started the business in 1974. My dad had been in the auto repair business as a body and fender repair shop since the late 50s. So this is a family-owned, second generation, actually in New Lenox since 1996. So we've seen a lot of growth and a lot of great businesses and great people out here.
Well, you've been in business for a long time. There's all this talk recently about cash for clunkers, which means people are buying new vehicles. And I am the first to admit I am not mechanically inclined at all. Mm-hmm. But I would imagine in your industry, your knowledge has got to be, you got to constantly be relearning what you're doing as these cars come. What you used to be able to fix with a wrench, now you're having to look at these diagnostic screens and everything. Tell me about how your business has grown, what you've had to do to keep up with
You're
the
definitely
times.
right about that. I mean, used to be back in the day you could do something at home in your garage, and you have to have a lift for everything now, because I mean everything is so hard to get in. All of our technicians are ASA certified and trained, and they go to schooling once a month, and just to keep up with it. And we have a lot of computer technology that they have to be up on more than ever.
In fact, that's one of Gary's duties in the company. We share duties as a family business, and one of his main things is keeping up with the training, getting people signed up, and then the other part of his job is to buy all the new equipment. Because we have 4 locations, we can share a lot of this diagnostic equipment that a lot of smaller shops just don't have the economics for. So you're right, the computers on the cars, the anti-lock brake systems, it's mind-boggling. And in fact, when somebody says my son or my daughter is interested in cars, I said, well, they better have a lot of electronics knowledge. They better understand that really well, because it's not just somebody that likes to work with their hands and is mechanically inclined. That's important still, but you need to have that electronics and electrical background, because the computers.
It's true.
And no doubt about it. Now tell me, DeRe, you said it was your father and your uncle, was it? Or father and a...
No, it was my dad and my brother Gary here.
Oh, okay.
That started the business in '74, because my brother worked with my dad in the body shop business when we were in Chicago.
Okay.
And it just grew from there, because we started in Homewood, then we expanded to Oak Forest, then to New Lenox here in '96. So in '86 I came in to help into the business because we were growing and needed
Sure.
some more people.
And what does DeRe mean? Where does that come from?
That's our name.
That's it. That's
That's
your last name?
actually an Italian name, and we're very proud of the name.
Wow, that's something. That's fantastic.
A lot of people think it's a combination of two
That's
things.
what I was thinking, yeah.
But that's our last name, and that's all the more reason why we're dedicated to good service and fairness and honesty, because we live here and our name is on it. Our kids go to school here, you know, Lincoln Way.
We both have students at Lincoln Way, so we're right here.
Right.
We're not coming from the north side or something to take care of anything. We actually live right here. So.
Right.
And I love to hear that. I love to see that community feel, that sense of community. Like you said, you're right here in the neighborhood. You take pride in the work you do.
Right.
You're working on your neighbors' vehicles.
Absolutely.
That's exactly why we like New Lenox, because the local people, the Chamber of Commerce, the local government, when we came here, we were so embraced. Now I know that they perhaps knew that we had a good track record in other towns and they like to look at who's coming in to do business, but what a warm welcome, what a great area to be in. And you know, we're so happy to get started here in '96 before the big boom, because you know, great community, things like what you're doing for us, it's really appreciated. You don't get that all over the place.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate it, and we certainly appreciate your commitment to the community. When you are hiring people and you're hiring these kids, I bet it's nice to be able to hire local people as well.
Definitely. We have several students that come through us through the Lincoln Way Central Automotive Program. So we do get a lot of good people from there that have come and gone, that have moved on. So.
Well, we certainly appreciate that, and you've told us a lot about your business. Anything else you want to add? Anything else you want to tell the residents?
Well, I think one thing that differentiates us from everybody else is that when you come into one of our stores, you see the same person basically all the time. You go to some of these chain places, you know, every time you go there, it's a different face, or that guy's moved on. Most of our people have been with us, you know, basically 10 to 15 years or longer.
Absolutely.
So we don't have a big turnover. So if a guy comes in, he's familiar with the face, or he talks to one of our managers, when he comes back, that same guy's there.
No, that's
a lot of
definitely
people like
very
that.
unique.
Yeah, we like the small business and doing business locally, and just think that's the way it should be. And obviously, hopefully, we're treating our people right, because they don't ever leave from us. In fact, the store manager that's at our New Lenox location has been there since day one. So he's got, you know, 13 years on the job right there.
Oh, I think that says an awful lot about your family. Obviously, people enjoy working for you there and know that you're about quality, or they wouldn't stick around.
That's right.
So, Brian and Gary, thank you very much for
having
being
us.
here.
I
We
appreciate
wish
it.
you all the success, and thank you for being such a big part of our community. And we definitely like to have that sense of community in our local business, because you're crucial to the success of New Lenox.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you for having us. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely my pleasure. And I want to thank all of you for watching this edition of Community Business Spotlight.